please tell me it's not true, Roy, please.
I'm sorry, Hayley. Those newspaper people, they'll be all over the church by now. I don't see how we can go ahead. For Jessica's sake. And for yours.
But it's our wedding day.
Ken! Oh, there's been a hiccup.
But don't tell me Roy hasn't shown.
No, worse than that. Les Battersby's tipped off the papers.
Oh no! So Roy and Hayley are going to be splashed all over the front page like a large portion of chips.
And if they find out what she's doing, the vicar's for the eye job.
Oh. So, what's happening?
Well, it's off, innit? So the best thing you can do is go back to the Rovers and tell anyone else that's coming.
Right, OK, come on. And it's not going to be easy getting that lot off the scent, is it?
See you later.
Bye.
Hey, buddy.
Now, gentlemen, I'm afraid you've taken me by surprise. I hadn't realised it was St Francis de Sales Day.
You are?
The patron saint of journalists. I mean, I can't think what else would bring you out here. After all, there's no wedding.
Get off, you know why we're here. Can you just look this way a bit, love? Come on. Thank you.
You've got your wires crossed, boys.
Come on, Reverend, don't play games. It's a couple of blokes.
Except one of them's had more than his tonsils removed.
I'm sorry. I really don't know what you're talking about. Someone's pulling your leg. There's definitely no wedding here today.
So how come he's wearing a carnation?
Yeah. Well, it's a date. You know, a blind date. Meet me on a church steps, I'll be wearing a white carnation.
Look, you can see there's nobody here. No cars, no choir, no photographer.
That's yours truly, darling.
Here's that Battersby bloke. Oi, Battersby.
Here, take me card, love. I don't know how well the cloth pays, but I reckon there's a market for this sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Reckon you can make a monkey out of the British press, do you, Mr. Battersby?
Is it right what you said about that, like having a patron saint?
Yes.
Blimey.
Come on in, everybody, come on. We'll be safe now. Come on, Hayley. Sit down. I'll make us all a nice pot of tea.
I don't want any tea, Roy. I want to be getting married.
Yes, of course you do.
What's this Les Battersby got against Hayley and Roy, anyhow?
Oh, well, he's sort of got something against everybody.
Well, the sad truth is, I'm afraid, that Mr. Battersby isn't alone in disliking what he doesn't understand.
I should have known it'd never work out, shouldn't I?
Now, Hayley, there is no reason for you to say that.
It's supposed to be my fairy tale wedding, weren't it, Roy? Me happy ever after ending. Trouble is, fairy tales aren't real life, are they? You can't turn frogs into handsome princes with a kiss. And even if you can turn a man into a woman, it don't mean to say they're ever going to live happily ever after, does it? Excuse me.
Hayley.
I don't know. I mean, Les has pulled some stunts in the past. What he did to Martin were terrible, but Les...
I know, it's just spite, isn't it?
Well, I'll tell you what, he'll not be showing his face in here if he's got any sense, eh?
Are you joking, Les? He'll be in Roy's cafe tomorrow drinking tea and eating bacon butters.
Well, if I was Roy, it wouldn't be brown sauce I was spreading on it, eh?
All right.
Martin, what's happening?
Well, I've just dropped in at the cafe. Roy's upstairs trying to calm Hayley down.
Oh, the poor thing. She must be devastated.
Well, according to Alma, she's inconsolable.
Public flogging's too good for that bag of dirt.
Hey, Jim. You're useful with your hands. What's the chance of knocking up a set of stocks for Les Battersby?
Well, I'll tell you what, Morty, I'll get the timber if you get the rotten vegetables, eh?
Right, count me in and all. Think about how excited Hayley was when we did her hair.
I know, it makes you want to cry, doesn't it? Let's hope he gets his comeuppance this time.
Well, it's long overdue, that's for sure.
Yeah. I remember when I were at infant school, all girls used to talk about getting married one day. Even then, it can't be more than 5 or 6. It's supposed to be what every little girl dreams of.
So I've heard.
Well, I were never a little girl, but it were a dream for me too. Maybe not always, but after I met you, nice white dress, plenty of flowers, all my friends around me. I thought that's all it'd ever be, just a dream. But at least you tried to make it come true for me, Roy. Thank you for that.
Hayley, if there's anything that I could do, anything at all, to make it still come true, you know I would, don't you?
Oh no, Roy, of course you would. But it ain't ever gonna happen, is it?
Well, I don't know, we could go abroad. Somewhere where the laws are different. Away from the bigots, like Les Battersby.
It wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't feel like a real wedding, even if legally it meant more than we could do here. It's about more than just a piece of paper. I wanted to get married here, where I live, with my friends around me. I wanted to show them how much we loved each other, how happy we are.
We will be happy again, Hayley. You'll see, I promise you.
Roy, I know that you'll always do your best for me. That you'll always try to make me happy. But the truth is, the whole world's against us, isn't it?
No, Hayley, that is not the case.
Roy, people don't like what I am. Even my own Uncle Bert down there, he don't understand.
Well, maybe he doesn't. But at least he's prepared to wish you well. And frankly, I'd be surprised if anybody really understood what you've been through. I'm not sure that I totally understand it myself. But I do know how upset and disappointed you are. I feel that every bit as much as you do. We mustn't give up hope.
Hope? Right, I feel like the world's poking fun at me, like it always has done. First giving me the wrong body and now giving me a wedding and snatching it away from me at the last minute. If the world can do that to me, what have I got to hope for?
Oh, you know, this takes me back a bit.
Oh, Jessica. I got here as quickly as I could. Where are Roy and Hayley?
Oh, they're upstairs. I know it's not a very Christian thing to say, Reverend, but if I could lay my hands on that Les Battersby...
Don't worry, I know exactly how you feel.
How's Hayley?
Not too good, I'm afraid.
Is there anything we can do?
No, I don't think so, thank you. Oh, Jessica, thank you for coming over.
Roy, I can't tell you how sorry I am that this has happened.
Yes, well, it would have been unfair on you, as well as on Hayley and myself, to have carried on.
I know this wedding wouldn't have been recognised by the state, or even the church, but in a way, I feel that's what would have made it so much more special. I think God would have recognised it, whatever the circumstances.
Well, thank you. That does mean a lot.
And you've got your friends around you, that's important.
Yes, that's very true, yes. And what you just said about circumstances...
Can I help you, mate?
Well, I was looking for my friend, but it seems like she's out.
Out and not coming back neither.
What do you mean?
Well, she moved out last week. Last Saturday.
No, I think you're wrong there, pal. I was here with her last Saturday.
Are you sure you got the right flat? I mean, they all look a bit samey.
Do I look like an idiot? It was this flat.
Well, I was round in there with her back on Monday morning. So I'm telling you, mate, she's up to sticks.
Excuse me, hang on a minute. Do you mind if I look inside?
What for?
I think I might have left something.
Doubt it. I'd have seen anything that shouldn't have been in there.
Oh. I think you might have missed it.
Oh, right. Well, I'll have to go get the keys.
Hello.
Oh, Alma.
So then, how are you feeling?
I suppose I'll survive.
Well, everybody's asking you about you downstairs.
Tell them I'll live.
Well, I'll tell them, but I think they'd rather see it with their own eyes.
No, Alma. Really, no.
Well, you're going to have to face them sooner or later, and believe me, sooner's best.
Do you think?
Hmm.
OK, I suppose I should go and talk to Auntie Monica and Uncle Bert.
Oh, just hang on a minute.
What are you doing?
Well, if you're going to be strong in the face of adversity, I think you best look it.
Oh, it's not how I feel, Alma.
Doesn't matter. Done.
I know it's not quite what we planned, Hayley, but will you marry me?
Oh, Roy.
Hayley, would you mind if I did honours?
Royston, do you take Hayley Ann to be your wife? Will you treasure her, protect her, cherish her, and be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Hayley Ann Patterson, will you take Royston Cropper to be your husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honour and protect him, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I will.
At least you didn't flit and take half the furniture with her. You'd be surprised what people get up to these days. Well, like I told you, nobody home.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention, please? Thank you very much. Ooh, pressure's on. Now then, as best man, can I just point out to anyone that may have missed it that, well, today has not been the most conventional of weddings you may have ever attended. But can I also say that it's probably the best one that I've ever been invited to. And that's all down to Roy and Hayley. Two people who today have proved to the world that if any couple are supposed to be together, whatever the odds, whatever the brickheads might do, then it's them. So, ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses to Roy and Hayley.
Roy
and
Hey! Very good. I don't remember you being so eloquent at our wedding.
Oh, I was too nervous to get drunk then. Anyway, where's Nick and Leanne? We've missed out on all this.
I don't know. Maybe she's feeling off colour. You never know after what's happened, do you? I think I'll just pop round and see.
All
right. I'd just like to say a very big and heartfelt thank you to every one of you, especially to the Reverend Lundy, Jessica, who has performed a small miracle here this afternoon. But most of all, I want to say thank you to Hayley for walking into my life and bringing me a kind of happiness that I thought was reserved only for other people. Thank you.
Well said.
Baldwin, my old son, you're losing your touch.
Thought you might be feeling off colour or something. The party's in full swing at the cafe. You want to get yourself down there. See Toya in a bridesmaid dress.
Does she look pretty?
Yeah, she does. Where's Nick?
Manchester Airport by now, I suppose.
What's he doing there?
Just like Nick to leave it up to me, innit?
What is? Leanne, what's going on?
Deep down I always knew he were gutless. But you'd think he'd have the decency to talk to his own mother, wouldn't you? Or maybe not.
Leanne, I've asked you once. Now tell me. What's going on?
Me and Nick are finished. He's on his way to Canada.
I can recommend a very good vicar.
Look, Hayley, right, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry about Les. What he did, it were cruel and hurtful. And, well, it were probably just his sense of humour. No one ever could understand it.
Well, I'm not surprised. Frankly, Mrs. Battersby, I think your
what
husband...
Roy means, Janice, is all's well that ends well.
So there's no hard feelings then?
Apparently not.
I'll see you later.
What?
Come upstairs with me now.
Hayley, we've got our guests to consider.
Oh, don't be daft, they'll not miss us. Come on.
Oh, I might have guessed you'd be here. Squatting and gate crashing. It's all the same to you, innit? You don't even know Roy and Hayley.
Yeah, but I'd like to get to know you better, Toya. And if gate crashing's what it takes, well then, I'm prepared to take that risk.
Creep.
Come on, Toya. Bridesmaids always cop off at the wedding. It's traditional.
Is it? I've never been a bridesmaid before.
It's your first time, is it? Oh, well, don't worry. I've copped off with loads.
Have you?
Yeah, hundreds. Hey, listen. I'm hanging out with Curly's at the minute. And I just happen to know that it's empty. So why don't you come back with me? It'll be easy.
Not with me, it won't. Boney.
Hayley, is this really necessary?
Of course it is. I've been saving this up for you for ages, so close your eyes, it's a surprise.
What if somebody comes in?
Let them. We're married now, Roy. We can do whatever we like.
Even so.
There.
What's the letter?
I'll read it.
It's a deed poll. Hayley Ann Cropper.
I've changed my name. I might never be Mrs. Cropper officially, but I thought this was the next best thing.
Do you know, Hayley, I really do think that I'm the happiest man alive.
And not someone that I found all this out.
Oh, hey, Mike, come on have a dance.
No, you ready for the off?
No, come on, it's only 3:30.
Yeah, come on, Mike, the party's just warming up.
I'm not in the mood for partying. Now, you ready or what?
Hey, Mr. Baldwin, can we have a wedding every week?
Listen, if any of you lot don't feel like turning up tomorrow because you've got a hangover, don't bother. And this is to pick up your P45.
Oh, miserable.
See you later, you can get a cab.
It'll be hot here. He'll be dossing down with his mates for a few days.
Martin is gone. Ashley took him to the airport. It's no joke. Leanne says they're finished.
So he's just upped and gone to Canada?
Yeah, well, why not? Stephen's there. There's a whole new life. More than he could ever dream of here.
He's not even said goodbye to his mother, Gail. He's just not on.
Oh, Martin. That's Nick. Don't you know that?
Come on, I'll take you on.
Did you get off okay?
I thought you were out.
I just went for a lie down upstairs. Well, did he get his plane?
He don't take off for another hour. I left him at departure gate. Do you want a cuppa?
Yeah, why not?
Look, Leanne, I'm really sorry how things have turned out. The baby and now Nick.
That's life, innit? You never know what it's got in store for you.
It's not fair though, is it?
Well, neither's cheating at cards, but folks still play, don't they?
So you're doing alright?
Don't worry, Ashley. You're not going to miss out on your Sunday lunch. My head's in the oven when you want a roasted chicken.
Glad to hear it. But you can't gas yourself in these things these days.
Thanks for the tip.
Nick told me... He told me to tell you that he still loves you, you know.
Right, thanks.
And I know it's none of my business, but couldn't you have sorted it out? Whatever went wrong between you?
Or maybe we could this time. Then there'd be the next time, and the time after that. We'd get wiser sooner or later. This way it's sooner. And we save everybody the bloodshed.
So what now?
We'll have to wait and see, won't we?
Here, are you sure Emily won't think we've gone a bit too far?
No, sweat. I mean, she's only got to drive up to the railway station.
Yeah, true enough. Here they come. Whoa! Your carriage awaits here, allow me.
Good idea, wasn't it, Auntie Em? You know, pots and pans on account of how Roy owns a cafe and all.
Good luck! Hey, I hope they've got thick walls at that hotel in York. And well-oiled bed springs. What's on the menu tonight then, eh? Going for a roll, right? Give me that. Where are you going then?
I'm the Legion. What's going on, Jack?
This? Ryan Hayley's wedding. Don't say you forgot.
No, I haven't forgotten, but I thought...
You'd banjaxed it good and proper. Is that what you thought?
No, I don't know what you mean.
You and your scabby mates from papers. I'll give you flaming press. I'll press your flaming bones to bits. Come here!
What the hell's going on?